Now we're going to continue on some big contributions that Ganot really brought into his classroom management style and ideas. So, first of all, a lot of his contributions are very communication centered. Like I said, he feels that effective communication is basically the groundwork to everything. So, he believed that teachers should use congruent communication when speaking with their students. More specifically, this is communication that aligns with the student's feelings and the overall situation. So, for example, say a student spills a box of crayons and the student gets very upset. The teacher can say, I see you're frustrated. The crayons fell over and went everywhere, but we can clean this up and we can start over again. Instead of telling a student, you shouldn't have put the box of crayons there. Something like that. You just validate their feelings. You're going to match their feelings to the situation. Also, he urged teachers to use sane messages when addressing students that are misbehaving. So these messages focus calmly on what needs to be directed instead of attacking the student's character, which is a little bit similar to the congruent communication idea. So once again, a student, say they blurt out an answer, they don't raise their hand. Instead of a teacher saying, you're interrupting or you need to be quiet and not talk, you can say, thank you so much for wanting to share your ideas. I want to hear them, but please raise your hand so that I can call on you and then you can share with me. Additionally, he emphasizes avoiding sarcasm in the classroom because it can be seen as just being a little bit rude to students. Teachers also set the emotional tone of the classroom. In the article where I got my information from, he talks and says, it is my personal approach that creates the classroom. So his belief is that each teacher sets this classroom environment, and say the teacher's angry, most likely you're going to have angry students. If the teacher's positive and encouraging, students are going to be like that towards their teacher and also towards their classmates. And then lastly, genuine discipline, which is also just another word for self-discipline. It never occurs right away, but in small steps that drastically change a student's behavior. So it's, like I said, it's gradual and this happens over time. The students will understand self-control.